So here we have the same house. The two vanishing points are really close to each other, which means that the house is going to end up very warped. You normally don't see houses with this peak, spiky, whatever, and and also you don't see sidewalks that are so stretchy because if we go from here to here, it'll end up very warped and the edge is very thin. So what we do is that we can make the vanishing points farther away. And that would essentially simply, where is it? Here it is. So we can start from here and it'll make the edges less warped, much more natural, and it will help you design better structures easier. Of course, you can have a third vanishing point at the top or at the bottom in the case that the camera is looking in different directions, be it up or down. But normally, let's just right now put it in front of this. So we're looking exactly in front of it and not up nor to down. And we're basically at eye level. So from the vanishing points, we put the connections here and there. And from here, we can start to define where the limits of the wall is. If we're going to make something thin, like a wall, in this case like this, or if we're going to make a city street all the way over here. All right, but when it comes to the wall, we can just delete these bits here, and then we can just stretch this line up until we're whatever we want. But if we're going to make a block filled with multiple businesses or multiple houses, and we can just start designing here and there. But once we set a limit, we can start planning like, okay, here's where the road ends or where it starts. And maybe there's like a restaurant over here, like a McDonald's. We can delete these lines. And from here, we can move this line over here, clone it, and we can make a hallway. Now, the interesting bit is that if you're going to make a hallway here, this bit does not go straight, see? Otherwise, it will look flat and unnatural. We got to make a line that cuts through. However, it's not just any line. It's a line that follows the vanishing point all the way over here. We delete these and we connect these lines to the vanishing point. Essentially, this is another block. This is another shape that is behind this shape. So we get to delete the lines. But it follows the same rules. And now we get something like this. And you can do this for all these businesses. If you're going to do it on this side, you're going to connect it to this vanishing point over here. And we can do the same with the road here, with the sidewalk. Instead of it being super warped, now it's super natural and clean. From here on out, we can just delete all the other details and start making cars, people, all that jazz. But see, you got a nice view of the sky, nice view of the everything. Another option is to do a fisheye lens, which is makes the edges a lot more warped. But that's a story for another day.